What's good, everyone? Kyle Loftus here, and today we're going to talk about 5 bad habits you need to get rid of in the year 2020. So first and foremost, we're diving right into it. We're going to make this short and sweet and to the point, guys. 5 habits you need to get rid of. Habit number 1, impatience. We don't have any time for impatience in 2020. Wow, that is ironic. For real though, guys, kick it out. Impatience, we need to get rid of that. It's way too prominent in our culture right now. People want instantaneous results, instantaneous gratitude, instantaneous big money. Like, everyone wants things right here and now. They want to make one video and suddenly, they're the go-to guy in their entire area. They want to make, 10 or 15 Instagram posts and they want to have 10,000 followers instantaneously, and everyone's engaging in liking all their pictures. Like, it's not how it works. Hard work, dedication, and persistence. Put that, implement that with the ability to be patient, and yes, you will see success. Everyone just wants things instantaneously. It's not how the world works. You have to work hard. Anything worth having does not come by easy. Let's take it a little bit further. We're talking about the 10,000 hour rule. If you haven't heard that before, it's pretty simple. The rule essentially states, in order to become an expert or a master in a specific area or craft, you have to put in 10,000 hours of effort. So if you haven't put in 10,000 hours, stop complaining, stop bitching, get back to work, and be patient. So I'm gonna pull out my phone here. I've got notes. Want to make sure I don't forget these other ones. My ear itches. And got it. Number 2, ego. Toss out your ego. If you're trying to become the best, you cannot have an ego, because you're not a one-man band, or to be the best, you can not afford to be a one-man band. You can't do it. I don't care if you're, a singer and you're the only one on stage. You're not the only one who got you there. It was your DJ, it was your manager, it was your agent, it was your family and friends supporting you. You need people, you need a circle, you need support, friendship, and help. No one gets there and does it on their own. And additionally, there are people that you can learn from. Don't be scared to reach out for advice or help or insight just because you find a content creator. Maybe you're 25 and the kid's 19, but his work's dope. You just don't want to you don't want to reach out because he's younger than you or something. Like, toss out your ego, put that aside, put pride aside. If you can put that stuff aside, you're going to learn and grow so much better. Ego stops us all from doing so many things, from trying new activities, from trying a new camera, from working with new people and new faces. Ego is the destroyer of creativity and growth. Ego destroys creativity and growth because it locks you in. It makes you think that you're better or above this or that. No. Toss it out. And again, after we talk about these 5 things here, guys, I am going to discuss 5 things that essentially you replace these things with. So number three is laziness. You can't afford to be lazy in 2020, guys. Anyone and everyone has access and the ability to start a business in today's day and age, essentially. Now, there are some people in some third world countries and areas and places that don't have internet or very little access to that, as well as other, just important resources to kind of living a successful and financially free life. And so I do respect that. I want to be empathetic and sympathetic to that. So I'm acknowledging it and talking about it now. But for the vast majority of us, for the people watching this video, you have the ample opportunity and the ability and things at your exposure to be successful. So don't let laziness be an excuse. It is not one. Get to work, hustle, work hard. Now, if you're struggling with laziness or procrastination, there's ways to get around that pretty easily. Set a calendar with monthly and weekly goals. Use a daily journal / daily calendar. That's what I personally use. So I know I have things that I can see what I need to accomplish and get done for the day. And once I finish those, I can look at, wow, I had a great successful day. I'm going to reward myself and chill and enjoy the rest of it. Or what are some other things I can work on, or some things to get me ahead of the next day, etc. So plan, be strategic, implement strategy so you're not lazy. Make sure that you have list of things you need to get done. List out your tasks and objectives and goals so that way you know what to do and you're not confused or you don't have an excuse to be lazy like, oh, I have nothing to work on. Or actually, I'm just going to stay there because that's the dumbest and biggest one. Like, there's always something to work on, especially if you're trying to grow as an influencer or grow your personal brand or start a business or you're running a business. Like there is always something you can do to better yourself or your business. So do not use laziness as an excuse. Number 4, negativity. Get that shit out of here. Done. I'm done with it. Get negative people out of your life, get negative energy out of your life, and stop thinking negatively. Too often, we look at situations, go, oh, whoa, me, even me, I catch myself doing it. I'll be driving my car, I'll get all the way to the gym, and then I'll realize I forgot my gym pass. And it's like, really, this had to happen to me? Like it had to happen to me? Like, dude, get over yourself. Like, one, you made the mistake, but two, like, try to look at it from a different perspective. Like, okay, maybe if I got my gym pass and went straight to the gym, maybe, I wouldn't have hit that one red light and maybe I would have kept going and then gotten a fatally bad car accident and be dead. Reposition yourself, reposition the way you're looking at things. Obviously, that's a far extreme, like a Gary Vee type scenario. He's always kind of thinking about these extreme scenarios. But eliminate the negativity. And I think one of the biggest and best ways and fastest ways you can do that is eliminating negative people from your life and eliminating the negative content you're absorbing. So first and foremost, let's talk about people. So if you have people in your inner circle that are just constantly complaining about things, being negative, talking down about other people or you or themselves, like you need to have a talk with them and let them know, like, one, they need to stop, and like otherwise you can't have them prominently in their life anymore, or two, like, hey, I just need some time away from you right now because I just can't deal with the negative energy. I mean, like, you can take some more time to be more thoughtful than that. I'm just kind of spewing out the words here. But be honest, be open about it, and be true. Speak your truth, And at the end of the day, like, you need to get that negativity out of your life. It might be hard to get rid of a friend like that or to push a friend away, but at the end of the day, it's going to do so much for your life. It's going to allow you to get so much more value and potential out of your life. It's going to, again, like, you're going to instantly have a weight lifted off your shoulder and feel happier and more uplifted because you don't have this negative energy in your life. Guys, you are who you surround yourself and what you absorb and watch. So taking it over to content, like if you're watching negative content or content, that's talking bad about people or places, etc., like, get rid of that. Like, you should only be absorbing content and be surrounding yourself with people that are motivating you, that are pushing you, that are making you want to work harder, that are, instilling and reminding you that you are special, you are unique, that you have gifts and talent and ability. And if you want to accomplish something great, you truly can if you put your mind to it. Like, you need to surround yourself with people and absorb content that is essentially going to brainwash you into believing that nothing but greatness can happen and come from your life. Because again, obviously, again, like, I'm using this all as a joke of brainwashing yourself, but it's reformulating the way you think about things and think about life. And when you can have this new perspective where you're constantly trying to look for the positives in each and every situation, when you're taking away the positives from each and every situation and you're looking at and absorbing life in a positive direction and light with the people around you, it's going to make your life so much more positive and happy and enjoyable. And as a result, that's going to make so much everything else in your life, better and easier and more fun to do. And again, so that's why we really need to eliminate negativity. Last and finally, lack of accountability. Get rid of it. Take accountability for your life. If your life is not, going in the direction you want it to, take responsibility for that. That is no one else's fault but your own. Not your parents, not your grandmother, not your cousin, not the guy who fires you from your job last week. It is your fault. Take responsibility for your life. Stop using excuses. The second you can take responsibility for your life and your actions, the second it all becomes easier and better. Once you realize and accept the fact that you are in full control of your life, it becomes so much easier because there's no one else to blame. There's nothing else to bitch about. It's you, yourself, and I. I got to fix it. I got to find a way to work around this. I got to find a new solution. My business isn't working. I need to reach out and get some help and figure out a way to make it work, etc. Get rid of the lack of accountability. Don't blame it on Facebook because the ads aren't working, right? Like, it's not the ad's fault. It's the guy who created the ad, aka you. Fix it. Wow, that sounded super aggressive, but yeah, fix it. Now talking about the things we can implement and replace these with, because it's easier said than done. Like, hey, just get rid of impatience, toss it out, see you later. No, like, I think for me, I find replacing bad habits with good habits is a lot easier than just tossing out a bad habit. There becomes a void there, and so we want to fill that void. And so, I'm not going to spend too long talking about these specific items because I think they're the opposite of what I just stated, essentially. But patience. So we need to replace impatience with patience. Become more patient. Trust the process. Understand life is a journey. You're not going to be the top dog tomorrow. It's going to take time. Understand you're going to have to climb up the ladder, rung by rung. Be patient. Trust the process. Number 2, we talked about ego. You need to replace ego with open-mindedness. Stop thinking that you know all the answers, that you know everything, that it's your way or the highway. Be open to new ideas. Be open to trying to shoot the project a different way. Be open to maybe trying to, if you're a singer, singing the verse a little bit lower, maybe singing an octave higher. I don't know. Just be open-minded to trying new things, to working with new people, to experiencing new things, etc. And again, it's going to have a drastically positive impact on your life. We talked about laziness. So replacing laziness with hustle culture, hustle mentality. Get after it, work hard, be relentless, kick ass, and take names. That's all I'm going to say. Replace laziness with hustle. Negativity, replace it with positivity. I already kind of really touched on this, but again, guys, get rid of the negative people and the negative content you're absorbing and replace that with positive people. Bring people into your circle that are extremely positive, uplifting, open-minded, and motivated, driven, and working towards the goals and objectives and things that you are in life that have a similar vision to you. Bring those people into your circle, and they're going to positively impact and push and motivate and move you forward. And do the same with content. And then the lack of accountability. Again, replacing that with accountability. Take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for your actions. Understand that, absorb that, and as a result, you will see drastic changes in your mindset. And as a result of that, you'll be in a much better place. All right, y'all, that's it. Those are 5 habits that you need to get rid of in 2020. 5 habits you need to have in 2020. I'm Kyle Loftus, and I'm out.